Bonsoir. I want to get right into this video of cultural tips. Cultural tips varies, right? Well, I'm hitting different subjects. I don't want to get so far into the workbook that I'm trying to catch up to all the other things I could teach you about the language with the focus on the culture. So one of the first things, it's implied plural. Obviously, it's in the workbook. You saw it already. But it can feel self-explanatory, but sometimes it's not. For example, I've told you before, if you want to say, look at my eyes, you would not say zye, mwen, yo. I belonging to me, plural. We know, I have two eyes. I know you have two eyes. I would just say gade zye mwen. Look at my eyes. The times, though, where you would question it is, what if you're asking someone, how many children do you have? And I've gone over this before. Combien petit ou gagnent? Always remember to répéter to learn new vocabulary and practice sentences, okay? How many children do you have? Combien petit ou gagnent? But in English, we don't say that. We don't say how many child do you have. We say how many children do you have. In Creole, we imply plural. We generalize. So we don't use yo. A really good example of this is actually if I were to say they have kids. Yo gen timoun. Yo gen timoun is generalizing like they have kids. Or yo gen petit, right? Children belonging to them. But we have a situation where we have to look at yo as a definite article. Timoun mwen yo. The children belonging to me. Haitians will say that. Where are my children? Ki kote timoun mwen yo. Where are my children? Ki kote petit mwen yo ye. Where my children be? Ki kote timoun mwen yo, or ye can go at the end. So that yo is the plural to let you know it's more than one, but it's the definite article. We definitely know we're speaking about the children belonging to this person. That is a very important thing to remember. Anytime you would use the and it's plural, it is yo. This is a common mistake I hear people make. They say, where are the dogs? Ki kote chien yo a ye. You can do that. Where are the dogs belonging to them? But you don't have to. You don't have to put the a there. Ki kote chien yo a ye. Répétez. Ki kote chien yo a ye. And when you hear that a, it's just the. Where are the dogs belonging to them? You don't have to do it, but you will hear that. It's letting you know I'm speaking about a definite group of dogs that you know about. That's what's being said, okay? We even do it in the singular form. The singular form. My friend Rose said, a little boy in Haiti said, it was a little girl in Haiti. She said, he ripped my skirt. Li chire jip mwen a. Répétez, li chire jip mwen a. That little girl wasn't just saying he ripped my skirt. He ripped the skirt belonging to me. It's being emphatic. It's placing emphasis, and it's letting you know the skirt, not just any skirt, not a skirt of mine, but the skirt belonging to me. So never let that trip you up and go, why are they using the there? That is like weird. Why can't she just say, li chire jip mwen? He ripped my skirt. We are an emphatic people. We're very expressive. So we throw the in there. Okay. So that is basically what is is happening there. I don't want you to feel like you have to use the there. You don't have to, but you want to understand it. Okay? So I want to hit on something that you will hear in our culture. Allah. You're beautiful. I could say, ou belle. Or I could say, Allah ou belle. Allah ou belle. It's like saying, oh, how beautiful you are. Or, Allah neg vicié. Oh, how greedy that guy is. What a greedy guy. Allah neg vicié. So basically, it's letting you know expressively, oh, how, as in, oh, how, but not as in a question form. This is an expression in Creole, kind of like how we used to say, woy loloy. We say it sometimes, répétez, woy loloy. That means, ooh, that is nice. Now, I'm very, very expressive with you because I don't want to do a teaching on physical expressions. I want you to pick it up on every word and phrase and sentence that I give you so that you're not just sitting down watching an expressions video and then forget all about it 30 videos down the line and go to Haiti and say things like, Mari moins fou, my husband has a mental problem, when you meant to say, Mari moins fou, my husband's just silly. So you want to keep watching my expressions, and everything I say it with my expression, unless you are in a vehicle and you can't look at the video. It's important for you to deliver these expressions. Other than Allah, we also have apa. Apa is almost like saying, this is a contradiction. For example, you were supposed to come and see me, but you contradicted yourself and didn't come to see me. And I would say, apao poko vinwem. Contradiction. You didn't come to see me. Repete. Apao poko vinwem. I contracted we, mwe. Apao, apa, ooh. We're going to go into contractions in the next video. We do not break this phrase, apa u poko vinwemwe, because it is an expression. Repete. Apa u poko vinwem. So, just like Allah did not have an English translation, but it is expressing, oh, like how and whatever. Like, oh, wow, how such and such and such and such. Okay? Oh, how beautiful you are. Oh, Allah ou belle. Pa is like saying, what's supposed to happen didn't happen. Or what I thought wouldn't happen did happen. Is it what a contradiction? Apa poko vinwem. Okay? If someone you didn't expect someone to come see you and they come, apa u vini, like you came. Apa has no meaning in English. It doesn't mean like. It is used expressively when something you didn't expect to happen happens, or something that you expected to happen didn't happen. It's a contradiction. So you finally learned the word kai, which means house. But I want to teach you the cultural difference between house and home. The word for home is lakai, L-A-K-A-Y, lakai. L-A-K-A-Y. Lakai means home. Property is everything to a Haitian. So we only use the word kai for the object. My object is big. Kai mwe gwo. My object is blue. Kai mwe ble. The moment we are going inside of the home, it is no longer an object. It has deep meaning. It becomes lakai. In English, you could say, I have 2 cats at my house. In Creole, they are in the house, so they are mwen gen deshat lakai mwen. I have 2 cats at my home. Mwen gen deshat lakai mwen. In English, you could tell a child, go to the house. You're not sending them to the object in Creole. You're sending them to home. Allez la caille. Or go to your house. Allez la caillou. Allez la caillou. Remember, when speaking about the structure, it's caille. When speaking about the inside in any way, I'm home. Moi la caille. Come to my house. I don't want that person to just come to my structure and marvel at it. I'm inviting them to my home. Vini la caille moi. Come to my house. Come to my home. Vini la caille moi. Okay? Your house is beautiful as a structure. Caille ou belle. It's a structure. Caille ou belle. But when you are talking about in the home, vini la caille moi. Come to my home. Vini la caille moi. There's another word that I didn't go over with you with the question forms for where, qui, côté. It is qui bo. Bo, B, accented O. Qui bo, K-I, B, accented O, means specifically where. If I want to say, where you go? Qui côté ou aller? Where you go? Qui côté ou aller? Where exactly did you go? Qui bo ou aller? Qui bo ou aller? So someone may ask me where I'm going, and qui côté ou prale? Where will you go? Qui côté ou prale? And I might say Port-au-Prince. Port-au-Prince. Répétez, Port-au-Prince. P-R-E-N-S. You're hearing that correctly. P-O-T-O. That is a different P-O-T-O. It's P accented O, T-O-P-R-E-N-S. Port-au-Prince. If the person wants to know exactly where in Port-au-Prince, I mean, Port-au-Prince is big. You have Kinskoff, you have Pétionville, you have Carrefour, Fay, you have a lot of places, okay? So if you want to know Taba, where exactly am I, in Port-au-Prince, you would say Kibo. Kibo does not mean where exactly. But in modern English, it represents where exactly. It really means what side. But that's not what you mean there. What you mean when you ask someone, qui côté ou aller, where'd you go? You throw in kibo when you want to know exactly where. Because if I was looking for something and I said kibo, I would be, what side is it on? But if I am asking someone a where question and I want to know exactly where, I would say kibo. Okay? Okay. So I want to talk about one word from this lesson, and that is the question form eske. Accented E, S-K-E. Eske does not mean anything in English. It is just letting you know I am asking you a question that will yield the answer yes, no, or a choice. So if you want to say who, what, when, where, why, which, and how, you have ki kote, ki mun, ki es, ki bagay, what thing. But this is not a who, what, when, where, why, which, and how. This is a yes, no, choice answer form, question form. So, for example, if I want to say, you want to eat chicken, ou vle manger poule, répétez, ou vle manger poule. You want to eat chicken? I can put eske in front of that because that's a yes, no question. Eske ou vle manger poule? Or if I want to give you a choice, do you want to eat chicken or do you want to eat, I want to say meat. Chicken is me. Beef. Ou vle manger poule ou bien viande bœuf? Do you want to eat chicken or beef? Ou vle manger poule ou bien viande bœuf? This is going to yield a choice, poule or viande bœuf. So I can use est-ce que. Est-ce que ou vle manger poule ou bien viande bœuf? So anytime you're asking a question where the answer is going to be oui or non, you can start it with est-ce que. Do you want to? You liked it? Est-ce que ou remen li? Do you want to go? Est-ce que ou vle aller? In English, do, did is used in question forms. In Haitian culture, it is not. Why did he go? Pour qui ça is why did. You don't need anything else for why did. Pour qui ça? Why did he go? Pour qui ça li aller? This is very important. What about how? How does he do that? Qui Jean is how does. Qui Jean he do that? Qui Jean li fait ça? So do, did, does is not at all used in our question form unless we're saying he did that. Why did he do that? Pour qui ça li fait ça? But we don't use fait as to help a question form. How does? Qui Jean? Why did? Pour qui ça? How much do? Combien? How much do you have? Combien? Ou gagner? How much do you have? Combien you have? Combien ou gagner? Creole and English, not compatible. Creole avec anglais, pas même, not the same. Okay, like the video, download the video. The cultural tips are always important for you to go back to. Even after you feel like, I know Creole, tête en bas, upside down. Tête en bas is our way of expressing I know it inside out. Tête en bas. I know Creole inside out. I know Creole upside down. Moi connais Creole tête en bas. Okay. Now get ready for the next video on contractions, and be ye not afraid of contractions. You need to understand them more than you need to worry about when do I use it, when do I not use it. You want to understand it more than anything, and I'm going to teach you how. Au revoir.